Good evening, it's Rodney Allen Rippy, and you're listening to 90.3 FM Radio Suerte, and this is the Evening Report. Global breaking news: Israel sends tanks back into the Khan Yunis area, and they said that 70 Palestinians have been killed since this new order of evacuations has been placed. They say that some districts in this area are being used for renewed attacks by militants, and this is a report coming in from Gaza medics. Also in the global headlines, Vice President Kamala Harris, she is wasting no time attacking Donald Trump, and Vice President Harris is saying that she is looking forward to a brighter future. House Republicans and Democrats are calling for the Secret Service Chief Kimberly Chaitley for her to step down. Chaitley is rebuffing the bipartisan calls for her to step down and resign, and this is all based on the failures that allowed a amateur would-be assassin to actually shoot Republican president candidate Donald Trump. So people are pretty upset about that. On the national news side, shoe prints led the FBI to a man and woman who've been involved with multiple fires out in New Mexico. And we've been hearing about these fires that have been taking place. And so, believe it or not, there were footprints at two locations, and they were Vans branded shoes that kind of led the authorities to this. They said 6 of these fires were definitely tied to these people, and 16 were suspicious. And they said that these were not just natural fires, these were human caused fires. And so they said these fires have been taking place since May 3rd and been going up to June 18th. These fires have been taking place in a 25 square mile area, and it's also been near a Indian reservation. So people are not too happy about that. Witnesses said that one of the fires, they saw a Jeep Grand Cherokee speed away, and they all this stuff matched. It came in, and again, these people went down in flames, literally, because they have been arrested. Also, on the local news side, the political race is heating up. As you know, President Joe Biden has decided not to run for the presidency, and he has stepped down, but he is throwing all his support behind his vice president, Democratic VP Kamala Harris. And so we were able to speak with Ada Briceno, and she is the chair of the Democratic Party of Orange County, and this is what she had to say. Hello, it's Rodney Allen Rippy, and you're listening to 90.3 FM Radio Suerte, and we have an exclusive interview with Miss Ada Briceno, and she is with the Orange County Democratic Party. How are you doing today, Ada?
I'm doing fabulous, Rodney. I'm very excited to be with you. Thank you for hearing my words a little bit. I also have the honor of being a DNC member, so I will be traveling in August to the convention to cast my vote again for Vice President Kamala Harris to the presidency of the United States of America.
This is an exciting time. You know, I'm having to, we're filtering in calls right now. What does this mean to the Democratic Party? I mean, we understand that President Biden, he made the decision he was going to step aside, and Kamala Harris, being a figurehead in California politics, starting out her career here and then moving on. And I'm hoping to get comments from Congresswoman Diane Watson. Congresswoman Diane Watson was very, very close to Kamala Harris in her beginning of her political career. And so we're going to hope to grab that. But from the Democratic Party, what would you say about, people getting out to vote? Is this time to really, pull up your sleeves and get at it?
Well, I got to tell you something. I feel reinvigorated after yesterday and hearing, our wonderful president not seeking re-election, but in fact handing it over to our vice president, who's ready to lead. She's ready to earn and win the Democratic nomination and also the presidency of the United States. She's the best position to move our party forward and beat Donald Trump. She has spent the last almost 4 years, as a true governing partner to the most experienced president in U.S. history. So she's helped pass so many, not only pass but also implement historic legislation, and she has strengthened America's national security. And she's known worldwide, where she's traveled in more than 20 countries.
Sure.
And she's met with over 150 world leaders. And so it is significant that she understands national security and has experience and is ready to lead, right? And you said it. She was, a district attorney, an attorney general, a senator,
sure,
from only the largest state in our nation, right?
That's right.
It is exciting. She's got energy, enthusiasm, courage, and she is uniting the party. I don't know if you've been following, but more than $80 million in the last 2 days have been donated. It's just giving it a tremendous boost.
Yes.
Donors and party activists and normal voters, we are all flocking to see her get the nomination.
Well, we're gonna see this race through, because it's gonna be an exciting time, and more than ever, just like I'm telling people, 90.3, we're telling everybody, get out to vote. If you cannot get out and vote, don't complain, because this is the time for everybody to have their voices heard. Miss Ada Briceno, Orange County Democratic Party, thank you for giving us these words. We're going to be following this race very, very closely, and we really, really do appreciate your time.
Rodney, thank you so much for having me, and everybody needs to come out and vote for our president, our next president, Kamala Harris.
There it is. We heard it first right here on 90.3 FM Radio Suerte. I had also put a call into the Republican Party of Orange County, but they said that they couldn't talk to me. They said that they were too busy, but they did say that they would get back to us. We here at 90.3 FM, we want to have a equal playing field here, so we definitely want to hear from the Republican side what they think. Current temperatures here in the OC, 82 degrees. It started out warm today, around 67. It got up to about 83. Tomorrow it's going to be 84. Wednesday, 86. Thursday, 86. Friday, it's going to be 82. What's hot in the OC? Of course, it's the OC Fair. It's in high gear. And Ventura, they are going to be in concert at the Honda Center Friday night. And so overall, it's great weather. The beaches are awesome as always. Check out your local parks, and here in Orange County, there's always something fun to do, and if nothing else, catch up on some chores, okay? And on the entertainment side, little sad news, 16 and pregnant alum, and her name was Autumn Chetterdon. She actually is deceased at the age of 27. It's very sad. She has 3 children, and the Henrico County Fire Department there in Virginia were called to her home, and they found her unresponsive. They were not able to resuscitate her, and now the coroner is investigating what actually happened. On in entertainment, July 26, Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman, they're going to be back in the theaters with their new film, Deadpool and Wolverine. So it's going to be a lot of action going on. I know everybody wants to see these guys back on the screen, and that's going to wrap it up for my evening report. I'm Rodney Allen Rippy, and you just heard a 90.3 FM Radio Suerte report.